We are back with the SlabStox and PWCC Premier Auction monthly debates. We are looking at the September auction, the most cards ever going through a Premier Auction, checking out which cards we are going to debate this month, post on our Instagram stories, and of course let the polls decide on what you think is going to sell for the most price. We are very excited to check out this month's auctions. Remember, this is a PWCC partnership video, but we are using our SlabStox third-party opinions throughout this video. We are not told what to report on. We get to choose the debates, and you all get to choose what you think will sell for more. Have a couple quick reminders before getting into the debates is that this auction closes on September 18th. Please go to pwccmarketplace.com to apply to bid today. Make sure you get in your bids before the extended bidding window opens. That window opens at 7 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Central time, and 10 p.m. Eastern time. So be sure to place your bids on these items before that happens. I will be locked in watching the auction close on September 18th that night. The night of, with the extended bidding, this live updates page right here will be constantly being recycled with new cards that are getting new bids. It's extremely exciting to watch. I'm very excited to see what bids are going to be flying in towards the end of the auction. So be sure to tune in at 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time to see what bids are coming in at the end. For our first debate, those of you that have followed SlabStox for a while, I'm sure you knew that this debate was going to be in here. The 2005 Topps Finest Lebron James Gold Refractor jersey number 23 out of 39 PSA 10 up against the 2008 Topps Chrome LeBron James Gold Refractor numbered out of 50 BGS 9. In my opinion, these are the two best non-rookie cards of LeBron that were made. On one hand, you have the 2005 Topps Finest, which has one of the most incredible dunking poses of LeBron pictured on a card, I believe. And then on the right side, you've got the 2008 Topps Chrome, which features him throwing the chalk toss. That 08 Chrome set is so big, it also has the Kobe card in that set, which has LeBron guarding him. But this is the LeBron James card throwing up the chalk. Just such a beautiful card. And on the left side, the 2005 Finest. For those that haven't followed SlabStox for a while, I actually personally pulled this card. All right. You're starting off with Drew Gooden. Card number 2 is Emeka Okafor. Uh-oh, we got a gold. Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Guys, LeBron James gold! LeBron James gold! No way! No way! LeBron James Gold Refractor! Number 9. Oh my gosh, it's jersey number 23 out of 39! 23 out of 39 jersey number! Oh my gosh! No way, guys. I am shaking so badly. No way! No way! It was back in, I think, March, and we showed the progression on Instagram from when we sold the box through SlabStox breaks. It got pulled. It went to Fernando. It got graded by PSA, and now it's here in the Premier Auction. Got a PSA 10. It's a population 1 of 4, and also that obviously coveted jersey number 23 out of 39. I cannot stress the importance of jersey numbers for players like LeBron or like a Tom Brady or like a Kobe. These all-time greats. Player collectors just go insane for the jersey numbers, especially when it's on something like a gold refractor. And obviously, myself pulling that card, the 2005 Finest, I'm very impartial to the card. I love it. Clear bias there. I'm sure so many people would choose the 2008 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor number out of 50 also. I think this debate is a true toss-up just in the end from an objective view due to the fact that that 08 Chrome set is so important in the Topps Chrome lineage, especially with the Kobe card where LeBron is guarding Kobe. But, man, 2005 Finest, that dunking pose is so cool. I think it's the best designed Finest set ever for basketball. And I just love both of these cards so much. Current bid on the jersey number 23 out of 39 is $20,000. Current bid on the 2008 Topps Chrome, the chalk toss, is $22,000. So clearly there's a ton of interest in both of these right now. It's going to be close down the wire. I'm very excited to see which one sells for more. I have no idea which one's going to sell for more. I think they'll both do extremely well, and I cannot wait to see these LeBron James Gold Refractors come down to the wire.
Welcome everybody, it's Nate here talking to you about two football cards that are going to end with the PWCC Premier Auction for September, and they are both Patrick Mahomes cards. On the left-hand side of the screen, you have the 2019 Panini Absolute Kaboom Gold BGS 10. That is obviously numbered out of 10 for the gold, and that is a major card. On the right side of the screen, you have a 2017 National Treasures Colossal RPA, numbered to 99, PSA 10, and that too is a major card. They're both Patrick Mahomes, and they're both interesting because they are both a subset of the original. So the original for NT would obviously be the classic RPA. Everyone knows it. Well, here you have the Colossal Patch RPA, which is a secondary RPA set in National Treasures. Likewise, you have the 2019 Absolute Kaboom, and this is a secondary Kaboom for Patrick Mahomes. His first was from Panini Rewards packs, but, a major thing for this Kaboom is that this is the first hobby box pulled Kaboom that you can get, which I think gives it major points. So these two cards, extremely interesting to me because of their hierarchy within their certain sets, where they stand, and then also where they are going from here. Two really good grades, two really low numbered cards, and two very interesting storylines in this PWCC Premier Auction.
For our next debate, this is generally the one that we lead the show off with, but we are looking at the two that are going to be up for the most expensive card tag. Now, last month, we had the Tom Brady Contenders Auto PSA 1010 versus the Contenders Championship Ticket Auto numbered out of 100 BGS 810, which on this side, on the left side of the screen, this is actually the BGS 8.5, obviously a higher grade than the BGS 8. The BGS 8 went for over $1 million. This one's already at $950,000. On the right side, you have the 2017 National Treasures Patrick Mahomes Gold Rookie Patch Auto numbered out of 10 with the sweet logo patch, BGS 9.5. This card is so amazing looking. I don't even know how to describe it. The patch mixed with the color of the patch, the gold trim on the card, the on-card auto with the blue ink. It's an incredible looking card. I love it so much. And that Patrick Mahomes is already up to a $400,000 bid as well, which is huge for that card. The Brady on the left is obviously the most important football card ever. So I think that we can probably allude to which one's going to sell for more, especially given last auction. But just watch out for that 2017 Patrick Mahomes National Treasures card, because that card is so awesome looking. It doesn't really matter in the end which one of these sells for more, because both of these two players, one is the greatest football player of all time. The other is on a path to become one of the greatest football players of all time. Who knows by the time his career is done what it's going to look like. But I'm just super excited to see this one go down. If you're watching this at home right now, go down into the comments section and let us know which one of these two cards you would rather have in your collection. Obviously one that not many of us can bid on, but two cards that we would really like to have because they're spectacular looking cards.
All right, guys, for the baseball PWCC Premier Auction ending in September, we have two guys that you normally wouldn't see us talking about on this. I usually talk about the Acuñas, the Sotos, the Tatises of the world, but I found this to be captivating. And the reason for this is because on the left side of the screen, you have Bryce Harper, 28-year-old Bryce Harper, and on the right side of the screen, you have 29-year-old Aaron Judge. They are, in fact, 6 months apart in age. Now, we have the cards themselves very similar. A orange Bowman Chrome Auto of Bryce Harper, BGS 9.5, and an orange Bowman Chrome Auto of Aaron Judge, PSA 10. Both numbered to 25, both autos, both iconic cards in their own right. You have iconic players, you have iconic cards, you have iconic colors here for this auction, but you don't have the names that you'd normally hear. I said them before: Tatis, Acuña, Soto, Vlad Guerrero, Ohtani. These are the guys we usually talk about. We don't usually talk about the Bryce Harpers and the Aaron Judges, but they deserve to be talked about because they are both playing amazing this year. Judge has a 5 baseball win above replacement for the season. Bryce Harper, in NL MVP conversation, has a 4.5 WAR for Baseball Reference. And Bryce Harper has over 1,000 OPS. Aaron Judge has an 899. They've both been amazing. But there's been some injury concerns on Aaron Judge's part in the last few years. And there's been just a little bit of a disappointment in the play on Bryce Harper's part. But they've both put those to bed this year. They've been amazing, and there is not a better perfect time to be buying in to Bryce Harper and Aaron Judge as they try to lead their teams to the playoffs and make it far. I am super curious to see what this ends at. I cannot wait to see these two cards go head-to-head for two guys very comparable on the field and very comparable age-wise and very comparable cards.
Of course, each video we got to have a soccer debate. So for this one, we've got the 2004 Panini Mega Cracks Lionel Messi number 71 BGS 9 up against the 2013 Panini Mega Cracks Cristiano Ronaldo number 137 BGS 9. Two iconic and two of the most important soccer cards ever made. next to the Pele, which is also in this auction, the Pele 1954. Very important card as well, the PSA 4. And these two cards right now, the Messi's at $12,000, the Ronaldo's at $8,000. Right now, the Messi's leading the way. By the end of the auction, I'm very intrigued to see how these two finish because we've seen PSA 10 sales of both of these cards. The PSA 10 population has a lot to do with which one sells for more, but I'm very intrigued to see how the same exact grade of their similar rookie cards, obviously one's 2004, one's 2003, one's Mega Cracks, one's Mega Crack is. I just want to see how these two perform because Messi, undisputable, one of the best of all time. Same with Cristiano Ronaldo. Whichever one you want to call the GOAT, you can. I have my personal opinions on that. I'm not going to share them here, but you all know who you like more. And I think that both of these players, it doesn't matter if you like one more than the other, both of them command insane dollars in investment, and both of them also switch clubs this summer in the transfer window. Messi going to PSG, Ronaldo going back to Man U. I think both moves help their market, given that PSG is going to be not only contending, but in the lead for the Champions League final come spring. And as for Ronaldo at Man U, it's going to really put them in contention for the Premier League title this year, which would be unbelievable. And he's back at Man U, which has obviously gained back a ton of collectors of his. So very intrigued to see how this one winds down and cannot wait to see how they perform against each other. Next up, we have two of the coolest Kobe Bryant inserts of all time, in my opinion, in this Premier auction. Last month, we saw the Michael Jordan credentials PSA 6 get a ton of action in the extended bidding. This month, the 97 EX credentials Kobe BGS 9 numbered out of 73 was submitted, are already at a $36,000 current bid. There also is a 1998 Skybox Molten Metal Titanium Fusion numbered out of 40 BGS 9. This one's already at $60,000. When I was reviewing the Premier auction for this month, these two stuck out to me as the Kobe's. I'm like, man, I want to talk about those. And I didn't collect in the 90s. I was actually born in 1998, right when that Kobe Molten Metal released. So I don't have any experience with collecting these in my day. But I am very excited to see what those 90s collectors are going to do for these two because I know how rare they are. I know how sought after they are. And I cannot wait to see in the extended bidding how these two perform against each other. If you were collecting the 90s and remember these inserts, please drop a comment right now and say which one would you rather have in your collection, the Molten Metal or the credentials numbered out of 73. The last debate we are looking at today is the two Charizards that I am most intrigued with in this auction. Now, there are some other insane ones. The first edition PSA 10 that you saw right at the intro of this video. There's also the Top Sun. There's a lot of different Charizards going through this auction. But the reason why I picked these two is because these two, in my opinion, are two of the coolest early 2000s to mid 2000s Charizards that were ever made. The Skyridge Hollow and the EX Dragon Frontiers Gold Star. These are both ridiculously amazing cards. They're both PSA 10s. They just are everything that I love about the vintage Pokemon that isn't, the base set. It's not that the base set isn't the most collectible set in the world. It is. It's just that these two just look so awesome. The Crystal Charizard and the Gold Star Charizard. Just beautiful cards. $7,000 for the Crystal, $8,000 for the Gold Star PSA 10. In this specific Premier auction, it's the most Pokemon I've seen in an auction. So if you do love Pokemon, please go check it out and see the rest of the cards in the auction. But for me, I'm going to be watching these two the night of to see which one sells for more and which ones collectors go after harder. Beautiful cards, and I cannot wait to see the result. Okay, everyone, that was our PWCC debate show for this month's September Premier auction, going from September 1st to September 18th. Please go to PWCCmarketplace.com right now to register to bid if you want to bid on any of the cards in this video or in the auction as a whole. Please drop comments throughout the video right now on which cards you think are going to win the debates, and we cannot wait to see how this auction winds down on September 18th. Extended bidding starts at 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Get your bids in now, and we cannot wait to see how this auction goes.